The night watchman never stays awake. He's always napping in St. Mary, Jamaica, where life is so chill. One fateful night, his sleep was about to spill. Thieves crept in, eyes wide with greed, but Victor oblivious.
Once upon a time, a night watchman named Victor lived under the warm sun and lush greenery of St. Mary. Yes, a wonderful parish, known throughout the district as Victor the Reliable, also called Watchy. He had the keys to every door of the hardware where he worked, and gave a gentle nod when everyone passed by. Before moving on, please hit that subscribe button. I want to make sure you are sending that message to YouTube that you like the content, and of course remember to like and subscribe if you've not done any of those yet. Alright, thanks. Let's continue. Victor's job was to guard the local Big Boss hardware store, the place where you could get everything in that district, everything you needed. Being the watchman, he had certain powers. He controlled the keys to the building. And of course, with that, he felt good. He had a sense of accomplishment. But Victor harbored a secret, a deep secret as deep as the riverbeds curved in the island of Jamaica. He could not stay awake past midnight. It was like he had dropsy, the ability to sleep anywhere. Every evening, armed with his flashlight and the best intentions, Victor prepared for his nightly duties. However, as the clock struck 12, the pull of sleep was too strong for him to resist. For years, he found a location that would keep him airy in the nights. That was a back room of the hardware store. There, Victor created a makeshift bed out of cardboard, and of course he had a blanket, where he drifted away to the sound of the late night radio show, ska, and all the old music, far removed from his responsibilities of guarding the place. One fateful night, word got around that a band of robbers were seeking to, of course, rob places, skilled in the art of course, concealing their tracks, and they were quick as the wind. They were targeting the district, the news said. Having caught wind of Victor's sort of struggles with sleep, the big boss decided to test his watchman's vigilance by planning a surprise visit to the hardware. This time it was around 2 a.m. That morning at 2 a.m., as the boss tried to enter, he made a lot of noise, actually waking up Victor. Victor jolted awake by the unexpected clatter and noise outside. He grabbed his flashlight in the hand. His heart was racing. With his flashlight pointing in the direction where the sound was coming from, he said, "If you make another move, you feel it." His boss shouted, "Victor, I'm me." He made sure not to wipe his eyes as he approached the boss. Victor was fully alert now. He managed to convince the boss of his vigilance, receiving commendations from the boss that the shop was in the right hands. The boss left his business place feeling good. Victor was the guard. He was his watcher. He was the man that he could count on. And Victor would be there after his narrow escape from his boss. Victor returned to his routine, unaware of the real dangers that lurked around the corner. Several nights later, the very robbers rumored to be prowling the district made their move. They crept onto the hardware place, tools in hand, ready to strip it of its valuables. Their skills allowed them to enter the place undetected, no noise. Finding Victor in a slumber, snoring like crazy as if he were intending to take off the roof, one of the thieves decided to nudge him by kicking him with his foot, and of course waking him mockingly. "Look at Watchy, fast asleep. What kind of watchman you be? Jesus, your boss see you now, he must die. Can't believe this one. Watchy sleeping." And they made a laughter. Caught off guard and desperate, Victor blurted out with a mixed sense of bravery and of course presumptuousness, "What make you decide to wake me up? If you no want thief, you no go thief no man sleep. Why wake me up?" His words were delivered with a shaky mix of fear, and of course this elicited a roaring laughter from thieves. Then they realized that he had wet himself in panic. Regardless of him wetting himself, they tied him up and continued raiding the place. They decided to spite him by taking his transistor radio. Morning come, the aftermath was grim. The boss arrived to find his store stripped. He turned to Victor, who concocted the story, a tale of heroic resistance and, of course, unfortunate defeat. He told the boss that he had confronted one of the robbers, only to realize that two of them were behind him. The boss then asked why the cardboards and blanket were on the floor. He told his boss that the cardboard was used by the robbers to cushion the noise that would have been made if the robbers were taking down the paints and so forth. So the boss asked what about the blanket. He said one of the men came in and wrapped himself around in the blanket as if he was having some sort of flu. However, he ran away when he told him that my boss will come for you. Sympathetic and ever trusting, the boss praised Victor for his efforts, relieved that his trustworthy watchman was unharmed. Stories regarding Victor's bravery circled the community. However, there was another story also circling in the same area. They changed the name from Watchy to Mr. P, suggesting that he had wet himself. The story of Victor the Watchman became a cautionary tale in St. Mary. Watch the watchmen closely, for while they promise to guard your dreams, they might just be lost on their own. This tale lies a moral as old as time. True vigilance requires more than just presence. It demands unwavering commitment and, above all, honesty, especially to oneself. That's all for now, and remember to subscribe.
The night watchman never stays awake. He's always napping in St. Mary, Jamaica, where life is so chill. One fateful night, his sleep was about to spill. Thieves crept in, eyes wide with greed, but Victor, oblivious, snored indeed. They wondered why you wake us up, man. Victor, Victor, with a smile replied, Jamaican rhythm in my dreamland. Sleeping on the job, Victor came to fame, swaying to a reggae beat without a bit of shame. Insane man, St. Mary, Jamaica, where beats and made. It's St. Mary, Jamaica, where the music flows. Victor danced his dreams while chaos arose. La 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 oblivious, snored indeed. They wondered why to wake us up, man. Victor, Victor, with a smile replied, Jamaican rhythm in my dreamland. Sleeping on the job, Victor came to fame, swaying to a reggae beat without a bit of shame. In St. Mary, Jamaica, where the music flows. Victor danced his dreams while chaos arose.